Welcome back. In this module, I will be fantastic. Welcome to another module. So in this module, I will be showing you practical steps on how to install, activate, and import a premium theme. Remember we said there are free themes and there are premium themes. Now, premium themes is what we advise you to use for every development. Please do not use the free version. So we're good to factor in your calculation when giving the price your client a quote. So you factor in how much you get the theme. If you're going to buy a plugin, you factor in everything, your hosting, your SSL, the domain. So we'll advise you to always go with a premium theme, which you can always find it at teamforest.net. So moving forward, the easiest way for you to upload, number one, you can do that via uh, your WordPress dashboard, and you can also do that via your cPanel. So first, I will quickly do a quick run on installing WordPress on my domain. This time around, I'll be using the subdomain. Then from there, I'll take it to the next step, which is to install a premium theme. So I believe we must have gone through this step before. So I'll just go straight to Softaculous because I need to install WordPress now. So go to blog WordPress. So click on install. So this is where I select the subdomain I want to use and select it HTTPS. So good, HTTPS is fine. I'll call it so even though I can still do this under my settings while um, in my dashboard under WordPress. So I give it my username and I have this password. So remember we say everything you do, remember to always save the password somewhere. So I'll give this. So what is the domain? The domain. So let's start with password, username is okay. Then the domain is this. So I'll type the domain. So which is training.listed.hosting.com.ng. So I know that for this account, this is the password and this is the username. And the email I'm going to use is still the same email I talked about. So use one single email for all your installations, so you'll be on the same page and you'll not need to worry yourself logging in and out of different email addresses. So here, select plugins. This varies in different hosting. So for me here, the only thing I need here is just Classic Editor. That's the only thing I need. Limit login at time. If you want it, you can use it. So it protects your site against users that try to access your admin. So on an advanced level, so when you drop down, you do well to change WP. We want to hide our WordPress database name from users, so that from hackers. So when they come and they see the database name, WP means WordPress, so everybody knows it's WordPress and they can easily look for you and find a way to hack you in. So normally I do change this to random numbers. I'll change the prefix to random numbers. So the next thing is do not upgrade, you leave it the way it is. Um, Then the next automated backups. So I'll pick backup once a day, depending on your total size of your cPanel storage. So you can do once a day. If it's an e-commerce site, once a day is good. If it's a corporate site, you can do once a week or once a month. But for now, I'll just do once a day. And you can do custom. This deals with cron job. So you must be able to know how to handle this. And at the same time, your server must have a lot of space because you can configure this backup to work at every hour, at every minute, whichever way you want. So I can say, okay, fine, every 10 minutes do a backup. So the remaining will be asterisk. Good. That's one way. The other way is I can asterisk and say you should back up 1 hour every day, and I can say you should back up 6 hours every day. Or I decide to say, okay, the next is asterisk, and then I say one backup every day. So instead of doing backup every day, I will just come back here and pick once a day. So if I need to come back below once a day, that is when I need to use the custom. So I believe we are clear on that. So I'll just go back to once a day, and backup rotation, I'll pick within 1 to 7. So it simply says, how long do you want your backup to last? So I can, if I do 5, that means it's going to back up for 5 days. On the 6th day, the one I'm backing up today will be deleted. Do you understand? So if I'm backing up today, after 5 days, on the 6th day, today's will be deleted. Today's backup will be deleted. So we have from tomorrow till the last time, or the recent time you have taken your backup. So once a day, and I have 4 as backup rotation. Remember that as the backup is done, your data, your storage, your SSD storage is reducing. So teams, I'm not picking any team here. So if you want to send installation details, you can put a mail here, but basically I don't do that. So I'll look at everything again, make sure my email is correct, my password, my username, I've copied it, name of the site, SSL, and the version of WordPress. So click on install. So if your network is good, in less than a minute, you should have a successful message. And you have 2 links, one link to log into your dashboard, one link to log into the front end of your website. Awesome, so we are good. So I need to log into my website straight now. So this is going to log me in. So good. So now you see I have an error that says update PHP. So this is because the recent and updated version of WordPress requires a recent version of PHP. So I'll go back and fix that. So go back to my home page on my cPanel, then go to PHP, where okay, under software you see select PHP version. So this will load. It may take a while, but it will surely load within less than a minute. So once it's done loading, you upgrade your PHP to the next one. So if you have 7.2, take it to 7.3. Don't jump to 7.5 or 7.10. No, pick the next one, then go and check. If your website works, then you are fine. So I'm picking 7.3, then you click on set as current. So the page will load itself underground. So it's done. So let's go back to my front end and let's refresh my dashboard. So this notification should be gone. So awesome. So you see the notification is gone. So now let's move. So the first thing I'll do is I'll first delete unwanted files. My post, I don't need this, trash. I go back to trash and delete permanently. I don't need it. So you try as much as possible to free items from your installation, items you don't need. The sample page will come with it. I delete it out. I don't need it. No, okay, sorry. I'll need the privacy policy, so I'll go back to trash. I'll restore that, but let me delete this first. Then I'll restore privacy policy. Good. So let's go to plugins. What do we have there? I don't need this too. So I'll just do a bulk delete, delete. So good. So I only have the classic editor installed. So my installation is fine. So let's go to appearance under theme. So I have 3 themes. Yeah, I can delete the themes from here, but rather I may choose to do that from. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's delete from here then. No need. So I only need 1 theme. I cherish my space very well, because when your site has too many themes that you don't need, they're just lying there, they become issues. So I only have 1, and that is fine. So the next thing now is to upload a premium theme, get it set up, activate it, and we move on. So before I do that, let's check my homepage. Let's see what it looks like. So this is what my homepage looks like. Awesome. So what we'll do now is we can decide to upload a new theme here. If your network is good, please, you can upload a new theme by coming to add new. Remember, your theme has to be in, anything you're uploading has to be in a zipped format. So upload theme and browse, then select the location. But in this case, I do not want to do this because it may take time. So what I would do in essence, I go back to themes, then I go back to my cPanel. So let me go back home and go back to File Manager. So under File Manager, good. So this is File Manager. I go into my public HTML. So this is the folder where this file is. This domain is training.listepson.com.ng. So this is it, and under my WP content, so now here you see we have the config file sample. I don't need the sample, so I would delete. Please, the sample is what you did. You don't delete your main config file, and if you're deleting most times, do well to don't tick skip trash except you are very sure, because if you are not very sure and you make a mistake, you can simply go back to your trash, view trash, and you can simply restore. Good. So we go back here, enter your content, then we go to themes. Themes is what I want to upload. So you see I have just one theme, which is awesome. So I will need to upload another theme onto this interface. So the next thing to do is to click on upload. So it opens in a new tab. So once this page is ready, now you need to go and locate where your theme is. By this process, before you get here, you must have gone to ThemeForest, purchased the theme. Now we have different themes, but every theme has a template. A theme can have 20 templates. So for the sake of this class, we'll be working with a theme we call Woodmath. So let me open it up. Woodmath, good. So this is Woodmath, and this theme has 70 demos, 70 templates. That means they have different designs. So let's preview. So it's loading. So it's fully loaded. So this is their default landing page. Please, settings for everything differs, but once you familiarize yourself with it and you're able to read their documentation, every premium theme has a documentation, a guide that you will follow to do everything. So you don't need to worry your head on what to do. So, and once you pay for it, you have the liberty of asking questions from the developer. So let's see, this is the demo. These are demos. So you see we have a lot of demos here. So if I need a theme that will give me access to real estate, you see this is a design for real estate. This is another for if I want to develop a website for a beauty client, bakery, interior decor, retail, books, shoes, marketplace. So this is one theme that's giving you access to a lot of options. Electronics, fashion color, fashion minimalism, tools, grocery, and the like. So you have a lot to pick from. So these are demos, these are templates you can install, and you can pick from them. You can import them as your design. Then you now go ahead to begin to edit them one by one using the knowledge of the page builder, which is Elementor. Now this theme has two builders. It has the Elementor builder and it has the WP Bakery builder. So since we're here, the next thing to do is, like I said, you must have purchased the hosting, you must have purchased the theme. You have downloaded the zipped file onto your system. So for me, this is mine. So this is the theme. So the first thing to do is to open it up. So you'll find some interesting packages there. So you have the theme itself, you have the plugins, it has a folder for recommended plugins, you have the license, you have the documentation. So documentation, once you click on this, it takes you to a space online. So I'll open it with my browser. Good. So you see this is documentation. So everything that has to do with this theme is here. What I need to do is just follow it one by one. So you see installation process, setup panel, it's broad. So if I click on installation process, it should give me steps on how to install my demo. So you see, upload theme via FTP, that's one. You can upload the theme via FTP, upload the theme via your admin dashboard, and you will be using the third option, which is upload the theme via your cPanel. So install plugins, install WooCommerce, install, import demo content. So there's also a video tutorial. So meanwhile, so let's leave here. Good. So this is it. So now I have this set up already, but what I need here is simple. What I need here is just the theme for now. So the first thing I will do is, let me close this and I will just command this to extract on this same page that I am, extract here. So good. So these are the files in it. So I need the theme itself. So this is the theme that I need. So every theme has a child theme. A child theme is the child of the parent theme. So whereby, so let's say you want to do custom edits, and the child theme allows you to do that because in the event there is an update. Now this theme was developed by a vendor. The vendor will continue to update the theme based on recommendations of WordPress. So let's say WordPress moves to the next version 5.8. This owner of this theme must develop his or her theme in a way whereby it's going to be compatible with the engine of WordPress. Remember what happened when we decided to go back to cPanel to go and upgrade PHP? That was because the current PHP on that server was not compatible with the WordPress installation we have now. So it happened. So your child theme allows you to do custom edits from the child theme interface. Then when there's an update, your parent theme is not affected. Unlike editing your parent theme, and when you have an update, everything will be overwritten. So we'll go through the process of installing the parent theme and also installing the child theme. Now, some premium themes may not come with child theme. Some will, some don't. So I will show you both ways to use them and the other way to create one if it does not come with a child theme. So first I'll need to upload this, and in order for me to do that, I would just I could decide to drag this and drop here. You see? Good. But I won't do that. Good. So let's do it this way. Let me look for let's just pick a location. So what location is this theme on? Okay. So select location. So good. So this is a location for me. So I'll just tick this. So I need the two uploaded. You can pick them one by one. So the first one will show you the progress report. So I'll go back again and pick the child theme. So both, I need both uploaded. So the child theme is lighter, you see. The child theme is already uploaded, but I need the parent theme. Without the parent theme, the child theme will not work. Good. So depending on your network and depending on the size, it may take time here, but you need to have a good network. And if your network disconnects here, you will start the upload again. But if it disconnects, the child theme is already uploaded, you have no issue. So let's check. If you refresh this page now, yeah, the child theme is already here. So we're waiting for the parent theme. All right, we can see now that the installation is done and both are in green. So let's go back to cPanel. So you see both are there. The next thing we need to do now is to extract both of them. So I'll first extract the parent file. So this is done. We refresh. Good. So we'll extract the second one, which is the child theme. Done. So we refresh. After this is done, I have successfully uploaded the theme. The next thing to do is to come back to my appearance under my dashboard and click on themes. So both themes should be here. So you can see both themes are here at the moment. This is one straightforward way to upload because you get to see the progress report under this interface. But if the theme is light, you can decide to upload it via the add new button under your dashboard, or you use the process of FTP transfer. So now this is the child, this is the parent. I can just go ahead and activate the child. But before I do that, I would quickly take the process of showing you how you can create another child theme if in case the child theme that came with the installation is corrupt or does not exist within the installation. So see you in the next